Clipper guards explained. Clipper guards or attachment combs attach to the clipper and are designed to cut hair to a certain length. They work by extending the cutting length of the clipper. Each guard corresponds to a specific length of hair left after cutting, and they are numbered to indicate the length they will leave. The smaller the number, the shorter the cut. The higher the number, the longer the hair will be. When understanding clipper guards, most brands carry sizes from 0 to 8. I will use the brand Wall to explain the different hair lengths. The most common and popular guards you will come across is a number 1, a number 2, number 3 and a number 4 guard. Guard lengths. When categorizing clipper guards based on their length, you can typically classify them into 3 groups: long, medium and short. Additionally, a foil shaver can be considered as a tool for achieving an even closer cut. Here's a breakdown. Longer lengths. These are generally used for longer hairstyles and provide a more blended and fuller look. The lengths usually range from about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, which is 19mm to 25mm, depending on the system used, but common sizes include the following. A number 8 guard is the longest guard and will leave 1 inch or 25mm of hair. This guard creates the longest clipper cut among the standard guides. Next is a number 7 guard, which will leave 7/8 of an inch or 22mm of hair. After this it is a number 6 guard, which will leave 3/4 of an inch or 19mm of hair. Medium lengths. Medium guards offer a versatile length that can work for a variety of styles, providing more control while still leaving enough hair for different looks. They usually range from about 1/4 of an inch to 5/8 of an inch, which equals 6mm to 16mm. A number 5 guard will leave 5/8 of an inch or 16mm of hair. A number 4 guard will leave half an inch or 13mm of hair, allowing for a fuller look while still being easy to maintain. A number 3 guard will leave 3/8 of an inch or 10mm of hair. A number 2 guard will leave 1/4 of an inch or 6mm of hair, and can provide a slightly longer buzz cut. In some UK schools, the shortest clipper guard generally allowed for a short back and sides haircut is often a number 2 guard. However, haircut regulations can vary by school, so it's always best to check the specific dress code or grooming policy of the school in question. Shorter lengths. Short guards are often used for closer cuts and styles that require tight fades or buzz cuts. They generally range from about 1/64 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch, which is equal to 0.5mm to 3mm. A number 1 guard will leave 1/8 of an inch or 3mm of hair, and can create a short buzz cut often used for crew cuts. Next, a 0.5 guard or a half guard will leave 1/16 of an inch or 1.5mm of hair. A number 0 or a no guard will leave 1/64 of an inch or 0.5mm of hair. It gives you a very short cut, just leaving a short stubble. This is the shortest length and is achieved by using the clipper with no guard attached. It provides a very close cut, typically used for fades or very short styles. Finally, a foil shaver will leave 0.1mm of hair. This basically shaves to bare skin and is the shortest you can go, and is used when doing skin fades. It will leave a very smooth skin finish that is soft to touch. When a barber is doing a skin fade, they use the 0 guard on the clippers to cut the hair on the back and sides down to a very short length. After the clippers, the barber will then use a foil shaver like the Wall Finale to achieve a completely smooth finish against the skin. Most common clipper guards. The most commonly used clipper guard for a short back and sides haircut is typically a number 2 guard. The number 2 guard leaves about 1/4 of an inch or 6mm of hair. This length provides a clean and neat appearance while still allowing for some hair length on the back and sides. A number 2 guard is a safe bet as it's popular for achieving a standard haircut without going too close to the scalp. However, the choice of clipper guard can vary depending on your personal preference, hair type, and the desired style. The number 1 guard is also frequently used for very short cuts, while longer guards like a number 3 or a number 4 are popular for medium length styles. Scalp exposure. When choosing a clipper guard, several factors also determine how much skin is exposed during the haircut. It really depends on your hair type, density, and the area of the scalp. For example, you may start to see some skin through the hair, especially if your hair is fine or thin. If you have thicker hair, this may obscure the skin better, but if your hair is sparse, it may still be visible. Generally, a higher guard number results in longer hair and less skin exposure. But it's usually in the number 1 guard where the hair is short enough, approximately 3 mm, that you start to see the scalp or skin underneath. A number 2 guard leaves hair about 1/4 of an inch or 6 mm, and is usually long enough to cover the scalp, so you generally won't see skin through the hair, allowing for a fuller hairstyle that doesn't expose the scalp. Depending on your personal preference and how short you want it, a short back and sides haircut will be anything from a number 3 guard to all the way down to a 0 guard. Here's a general idea of what you can ask for. A number 3 guard leaves about 3/8 of an inch or 10 mm of hair. A number 2 guard leaves about 1/4 of an inch or 6 mm of hair. A number 1 guard leaves about 1/8 of an inch or 3 mm of hair. And a 0 guard leaves about 1/64 of an inch or 0.5 mm of hair. Guard length examples. The following will now show examples of what various guards will look like. These include a skin fade, a 0 guard, a number 1 guard, a number 2 guard, and a number 3 guard. Conclusion. Each guard corresponds to a specific length of hair left after cutting, and they are numbered to indicate the length they will leave. The choice of guard depends on the desired hairstyle and the look you want to achieve. Bye for now.